We're presenting a project named Predictors of Venlafaxine by using analyzing missing values. I am Sai Kumar and my teammates are Sai Rahul and Jacob. The objective of project is to develop a machine learning model to predict venlafaxine reemission while accounting for missing values. Data source is from all of us research database. Methods we used in this project are lasso and logistic regressions, which were used to identify remission predictors and predict missing values for those predictors. Outcome We integrated the model into antidepressant selector chatbot to provide personalized treatment recommendations. This outlines AI antidepressant selector, an AI-driven system designed to improve depression management by leveraging advanced technology and a cutting-edge data analysis. The process is broken down into three stages: intake, advice, care coordination. Each stage addresses specific challenges to enhance patient outcomes and make treatment more efficient, equitable, and precise. The intake stage focuses on collecting patient medical history using uh, common AI, which is conversational AI that allows patients to share their information in a structured yet flexible manner. The key challenge here will be the common AI challenges dealing with missing or incomplete patient data, which can lead to inaccurate predictions and suboptimal treatment recommendations. Our focus here would be prioritizing the analysis of missing values using advanced data modeling techniques to predict unreported medical history, leveraging the joint distribution of historical medical events in large data sets to fill gaps intelligently and ensure comprehensive data for accurate predictions. This approach reduces the burden of exhaustive questionnaires while ensuring the system captures the critical information. Second step is advice. After data collection, the system provides actionable AI advice to clinicians aiming to enhance the precision of antidepressant selection. This recommendations are based on predictive models that analyze patterns in patient medical histories and antidepressant responses. The key features would be the advice is precise, evidence based, and avoids hallucinations by not relying on generative AI, ensuring all recommendations are grounded in clinical literature. A major focus in removing algorithm bias to ensure recommendations are fair and equitable, particularly to underserved populations. In some cases, we have developed specific predictive models tailored to certain populations like African American for antidepressants where biases were identified. The next step is care coordination. The final stage is this is the final stage where the system ensures the continuous patient monitoring and aligns treatment strategies with clinicians. The system tracks patient outcomes, follow-ups on antidepressant responses, and refines future recommendations to improve treatment and over time. It integrates seamlessly with healthcare providers, ensuring that AI insights are aligned with clinical expertise. The AI antidepressant selector is a comprehensive patient-centered solution which addresses major challenges in depression care. Our focus in this project is on analyzing the missing values. This is a crucial step to improve prediction accuracy, deliver better outcomes for patients. By combining cutting edge AI with a focus on fairness and safety, this system represents a significant step towards transformation of behavioral health.
Major depressive disorder, or MDD, is a debilitating disease that is the leading cause of disability globally. According to a study done by Dr. Alemi in 2021, our drug in question, Venlafaxine, has 138 predictors indicating remission. Machine learning models can be used to predict venlafaxine's remission given a patient's clinical history. Using a robust model that takes into account missing values via incorporating additional predictors is key to creating a well-functioning and effective model. We used All of Us research program from the NIH to acquire a race-neutral dataset containing patients that have used venlafaxine previously. Cleaning the data was required as there was noise in the data that was not required. Once the dataset was cleaned, several transformation steps were applied. This included drug aggregation, creating categorical variables, extracting unique comorbidities alongside MDD, one-hot encoding to remove dummy variables, finding the minimum and maximum number of antidepressants used, and creating the remission variable. Using a correlation matrix, we identified and reduced multicollinearity among features. Lasso regression was done to reduce dimensionality and strata, and was used to find statistically significant coefficients with a threshold of 0.01 or greater. Logistic regression was then applied on the optimized dataset to evaluate the predictive power of the model. Descriptive statistics were based on the dataset of MDD patients without bipolar disorder that were on venlafaxine treatment. The dataset had about 73% female patients, 55% of the patients were within the age range of 41 and 64 years old, 51% of patients were experiencing at least one remission, and then 45% were experiencing at least two. The initial lasso regression yielded a McFadden R-squared of 0.21. This lasso regression also reduced the number of features from 8,062 different features down to 59 features that were used for prediction. The logistic regression of the initial model showed us an F1 score of 0.73 for class 0, which indicated no remission, and an F1 score of 0.54 for class 1, which indicated remission.
Hello everyone, I'm Sairaj Baljapalli and I'll be presenting the key findings from the additional lasso regressions to predict missing values and also the implications of this project. The highest McFadden R-square we observed was 0.99 for age range 65 to 79 years and the lowest was 0.005 for same antidepressant with no remission. Also, the highest number of predictors we observed was for bone disease with 106 predictors and the lowest was for age range 65 to 79 years with 4 predictors. On analyzing the additional lasso regressions model fit, we observed 11.6% of the models with McFadden R-square between 0 and 0.10, 30% between 0.10 and 0.20, 33.3% between 0.20 and 0.40, and 25% of the models with 0.40 and above McFadden R-squared. Analyzing the performance of the additional logistic regression models, we found that 1.6% of the models have an F1 score between 0.50 and 0.70, 98.3% of the models have an F1 score of 0.70 and above and predicting class 0. For class 1 predictions, 25% of the models have an F1 score between 0.50 and 0.70. 21.6% of the models have F1 score of 0.70 and above. Moving on to the discussion section of this project. One of our primary objectives at the outset was to develop a robust machine learning model that performs effectively in real-world scenarios, particularly handling challenges like missing data. To address missing data and key predictors of venlafaxine, we developed 60 additional lasso and logistic regression models. Our main model demonstrated strong fit and performance despite the complexity of the data, particularly in the challenging context of the healthcare domain. Comparing our findings to previous study by Dr. Alemi and team, we were able to identify 60 predictor variables compared to the 130 predictor variables to predict venlafaxine remission. Our comprehensive model that accounts for missing data contains 832 total unique predictors with 772 unique predictors to predict missing data. 58.3% of the model showed a strong to good fit in predicting missing values in predictors of venlafaxine. 99% of the models show good balance between precision and recalling class 0 predictions, and 47% show similar balance in class 1 predictions. Future research should incorporate venlafaxine dosage data to enhance predictive accuracy to further personalized treatment suggestions. To conclude, depression is a personal illness, and finding the right treatment for patients is often challenging. This project develops a robust machine learning model that handles missing data to predict patients benefiting from venlafaxine, making it applicable to real-world scenarios. By integrating the clinical data from the chatbot, the model provides treatment recommendations through the actionable AI advice. The goal of this project is to reduce uncertainty in antidepressant selection to provide quicker, cost-effective, and personalized care. I would like to extend a heartfelt thanks to Dr. Farooq Elemi for providing the opportunity to contribute to this revolutionary mental health tool. I would like to also thank Vlad, Amaljeet, and Lauren for this support and collaboration through this project. Thank you.